Little different restoration today. I'm waiting on parts for supplies for some of the knives. I've already took the door off of this. I got started before I turned the camera on. Hinges, all the hardware's over here, which have to be cleaned up and polished. Now this is a handmade little wall hanging gun cabinet. Belongs to a friend of mine. I've had it for a week or so. I need to get to it and get it finished. Okay, these little felts in here are rotted out. I'll keep one for a pattern. I've got some more felt. And this was handmade years and years and years back. I don't know who made it. The tag on it right there. North American Van Lines. Well, somebody had moved it in there like a house move or something. Anyway, that's the job today. First thing I'm gonna do is clean it very, very good. It's been in the barn for looks like for a long time. Gonna clean it real good. Some damp soapy water. See what that looks like. And probably hand sanding will be all it needs, and then we'll put some fresh stain on it and some semi-gloss clear polyurethane. Make it look pretty. Alright, first piece ready for stain. I got it, the other piece is dry, and I got it cleaned first, and then I sanded it lightly. Look how, and that was it's enough dirt to plant something in the garden with. So I'm going to take some golden oak and rub it with a rag very, very lightly and see what it looks like. Well, here we go so far. Light sanding. I rubbed in a fresh coat of stain. Looks very nice, I think. Here's the door. And the sides. I believe this is two different kind of wood. There's some pine, regular yellow pine, and there's another, some kind of pine, but I'm not quite sure what it is for the door. It's a little different than this. But with many homemade projects like this, that's what they're built out of, and that's great. That's fine. It's good and solid. It's not coming apart or anything. Now it's got scratches here and there, bangs in it, and in the door. It's that is absolutely antique character marks right there. So once it dries, now it's going to have to dry overnight. So this is oil-based stain. Minwax, in my opinion, is the best thing they ever made. That's just me. I don't work for them because they hadn't asked me to. Now the hardware is brass, hammered brass of some kind. Now we got our soapy, dirty water. Just gonna drop it in there, and that's really, really dirty. Let it soak a little bit. Scrub it with a brush. See what it looks like. We may have to put that on the buffer. And the screws for the hinges, I'll run those across the heads of those on the buffer too. And well, after it dries overnight, then I've got the semi-gloss poly spray that I'm going to put on it. That's why I didn't put any stain inside here. I'm just going to put a coat of that in there, freshen that up a little bit. What do y'all think? I think it's going to be all right. All right, our little gun rack has dried overnight. Looks pretty nice. Got a little shine to it. Very smooth. Now I'm going to take it outside. Put 2 coats semi-gloss clear on there. And this is for wood, metal, plastic, and more. Basically, this stuff will work on anything. I've used it before. Rust-Oleum, very good brand. Most hardware stores have this, or I'll do that. I'll drop you an Amazon link down there where you can order from there if you don't have it in your area. And thank y'all very much for shopping my Amazon link. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps. All right, let's do that. I'll let it. Well, sun's out again now. It may rain today, but we'll get it back inside pretty quick. Then all we have left is to put the new felt here and there, and he wants now a piece of felt in the tray down here in the little cabinet, and I'll have to go get that. So we won't be totally finished today. Well, here we go, all finished up. That is 2 coats, but 1 coat of stain, 2 coats of semi-gloss sealer that I showed y'all. Got the felts in. Yes, I know they are not perfectly cut straight. I don't perfectly cut straight anymore, but once you put a couple of rifles or something up there, it's just for so your metal and your stock on your firearm does not rub on the wood. That's all it's for. And I had more than I thought I did of the felt, so I put a layer in the bottom. That's a perfect little shelf for hanging on the wall. That will go all the way like that, where you can really get in there. That's a good place to store ammo, odds and ends. I think it came out really nice. Now it's dry to the touch, but it really needs to dry for a couple more hours, and I think everything will be just fine. Now I'm going to try to get it put out of the way somewhere for the next few hours and continuing on. Thank y'all for watching. Remember, if you run across an old piece of handmade furniture like this, fix it up a little bit if it needs it. Keep it. Whoever made it, I'm sure was proud of it. And if you're lucky enough to get something like that, that's a cool thing. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll see y'all next time.